here we are with the dime slime. In the previous video, you all seen me destroying this thing. I know a lot of you guys watched the video and were like absolutely disgusted with what I did with it. Just kind of a recap, if there's anybody watching that hasn't seen that video, totally go back and watch that video if you want to. Please don't forget to subscribe. Please don't forget to like. Really helps me out, helps me and my channel out, so that would be greatly appreciated. As you guys already know, we've kind of like been in and out with the dime slime story, and the reason I'm doing it now instead of before is because I had some technical difficulties before with the glue holding up. It was really kind of a sticky situation, I guess you could say. The glue wasn't holding up. I kind of wished I would have done a review video on that, to be honest, because I used Titebond, which is supposed to be like the best glue you can use. And it worked for a little while, and whenever I was jamming on it one day, doing a little video, it actually, the strings kind of like made a popping sound, and I was like, what was that, you know? And so the strings had released tension and the crack reformed. I got this guitar, bought it really cheap, already had a crack in the headstock. It was a fail on Amazon's part, which it was already pre-destroyed. So to kind of go over that and recap with you guys, what happened was, it started out as a hairline crack. I mean, it's always looked like that, to be honest. But it got a little worse and a little worse, and I was like, you know what? Since they totally, like, basically gave me this slime, why not, you know, go ahead and do, like, a crazy video of, you know, destroying a DNML, because you don't, you know, not everybody gets the chance to do that. A lot of times you have to send them back. A lot of times, you know, all this stuff happens, so I felt like I needed to give it, you know, kind of like in the Viking days, you know? You don't want to, like, go out picking berries. You want to go out and battle. So this guy went, already had battle scars, took it to battle again, a battle that it didn't even have to do, and totally jammed afterwards. It still jams now, like, it's still in tune. I mean, it's still in tune, and it's got that crack. And it's an open crack again. Because like I said before earlier in the video, tried to use Titebond, didn't work, didn't hold. So we're going to try to go with some Gorilla Glue on this. A lot of professionals swear off using Gorilla Glue. It is a polyurethane glue. They say that it doesn't, like, you know, hold up to, you know, standard specs and stuff like that, wood to wood kind of stuff. But the reason I'm using this is because we might not be doing wood to wood. There might be some dirt, there might be junk up in there, and I'm going to kind of go over that with you guys, you know, as we go along with this thing. I know, you know, of course, you got to have wood clamps. Got to clamp that sucker down whenever we get done. And then, y'all are probably like wondering, what's the toothpick for?
What's the toothpick for?
Well, the toothpick is to kind of like, if we have any excess, we're going to like shove it down in there. Kind of sorted to get, you know, to get a good hold, to get a good mixture of the glue in there. Because we're not going to be pushing a lot in there. And I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. One thing I want to do is kind of get this kind of opened up. Squirt this down in there. Try not to get on your hands like me. And if you do, make sure you got a wet rag to wipe it off with. And then you want to squeeze, wipe away the excess off of here. Trying to work it in there, get it good in there like that. And you don't want to get this crap on you because it will freaking stay there forever. And you want to clamp it together. clamp it, like Jed clamp it. Anaconda squeeze. I'm gonna wipe that away as much as you can while you can, because you're gonna have to chisel this stuff off if you leave it on. So you definitely want to make sure you got this stuff kind of. All right, guys, so we've let it dry overnight. So let's open it up here and see what it's like. Okay. It's holding pretty good, and it's very, oh my God, it's like super duper even. So there's that, but it seems pretty even. I can't believe it. Well, I'm probably gonna have to do a little bit of sanding, you know, evening out the, if it'll clear up here. If it will even out, you know, this little bit of a crack here. There we go. I want to sand it down a little bit more, get it good and smooth, and see where it goes. And make sure I don't I'm trying to sand at an angle, because these dime necks, they have, you know, which is the whole reason, part of the reason at least, why I buy dime guitars, is because they have that edge, that V profile on the back. It's not just rounded off, it's like a V. And that's like one of my favorite things about these guitars. So I'm just lightly sanding it down. I kind of want to give it an even edge across the back here. Once I put some wipe to it, wipe it down a little bit, this thing's gonna look good as new. I just want to get my towel kind of damp. Just kind of rub. Rub the dust off. It's like super duper even now. There is no lip, noticeable lip. This is a little noticeable right here, but it's not going to affect my plan. I'm always doing this, so I'm barely ever doing this. There you go. There you have it. The neck is complete. Showed you guys everything. Showed you guys the ins and outs and everything of what I did to put that neck back. I mean, it's just some glue, some like a sanding block, and some time, and some elbow grease, and you gotta fix guitar. I mean, that's pretty much what it boils down to. The thing is totally fixed. It's not lipping out no more. Before, you can kind of see like a little edge, but now that's gone. So good stuff. And Gorilla Glue, I mean, if you've got a big mess, Gorilla Glue is the way to go. And I mean, if you got like wood to wood and you get lucky, just use Titebond. But in this case, I had to use the Gorilla Glue because it came apart again. So, but really though, guys, also don't forget, I want to make a note of this. Whenever you're gluing this in, you do not want to glue. You don't want to squirt a crap load of glue down in that little pocket. Whenever you're working on stuff like this, you do not want to squirt a crap load of glue down in there, because your truss rod is in this neck. I forgot to mention that. You want to be able to move your truss rod back and forth and adjust it. And if you pack too much glue in there, which is why I use the toothpick. But that is it, guys. Please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I've got a Twitch. I've got a TikTok. You guys y'all should follow me on all those. I'll be posting short videos on there of me jamming. I'll be going live on Twitch a bunch here soon, so that's going down. But yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.